Welcome back to Ecto Portal and the Paranormal News with Linda Walker. And I'm your host, Anthony Anderson, and this is Verna Wilson, my co-host.
Hello.
And Linda's going to read here the Paranormal News in just a second, but tonight's show, just so you know, if you want to check it out after you get done watching this, we're going to do a show on past lives and reincarnation. We're going to discover and discuss, maybe we've had a past life, maybe we have 7 more ahead of us, we don't know it. But we're going to discuss that, maybe take some calls if we get any.
Sure.
And we'd love for you to check out that podcast. You can find the link right below here in this video. Down there, there's a link to fccfreeradio.com. And if you go to fccfreeradio.com on your own, look for Ecto Portal in the top search, and you can bring up all our past podcasts.
Yep.
Download them and listen to your heart's desire. And then come back and check out the Paranormal News again next week, right, Linda?
Right on.
So yes. We're going to hit to it. Let's go for it. Play in.
Hi, YouTubers and my friends out in podcast land. Okay, so we got quite a bit of news today. The first one I'm going to do, I'm going to stop saying, you notice I say a lot? Okay, I'm not going to say that. The first one I got is a ghost nun spotted in a convent before it was demolished. There's a video on it. This happened in March 30th, before my birthday, 2017. A creepy video appears online this week showing a ghostly image of a nun in a male convent just moments before it was demolished. Many claims to see the nun staring out of a window around 18 seconds into the clip. And also the video was published by Frame Productions showing the demolition of the Claremores convent that was originally opened in 1876. Kevin Griffiths from the Frame Productions said that he was amused but not convinced how many people believe this is the nun. He said, "I'm amused how people haven't taken it. I am not buying it, and it's a great thing, but it's just a story. As far as I'm concerned, it's not a ghost, and that's just my opinion, and some people say it's a man." Okay, well, we're going to show you the video.
All right, let's take a look.
it's a nun. It looks like a lady, an old-fashioned lady with her hair, kind of a Gibson
Does she know
style.
they're ripping that building down? Does she have any idea? Like,
you know,
is she a foreman, maybe?
who knows? But I remember seeing the camera panning up to the building, and there she is, plain as day. Yeah, I don't care what he says, if he believes it or he doesn't believe in it, I think that's the real deal. I think it's an excellent capture.
She was in for one hell of a shock.
Oh, yeah.
Looking out the window, that was the last time you're going to look out that window.
That's right. I mean, the whole place is getting torn up and everything. And it just shows that particular frame,
right.
You know, and then they continue dragging on.
Why did they think it was a nun if she didn't even look like a nun?
Well, because it was an old convent.
Oh, old
convent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it could have been just
well,
somebody.
You know, she could have been a patient.
A patient or somebody who just.
Or maybe she was, or sometimes there were some people who weren't nuns.
Or the foreman.
Or it could be the foreman.
Yeah.
Well, anyhow, you decide, take a look at it. I think it's a really well done. I think it's really good. I like it a lot. Okay, so my second story is a boy's mom claims that he's a reincarnation of Lou Gehrig.
How topical.
I know. This happened in May 28th. Oh, March 20. May 28th. I need new reading glasses. March 28, 2017. Christine Hunt's 8-year-old was called a baseball prodigy. The boy was convinced his mother that he is a reincarnation of a legendary Yankees player, Lou Gehrig. Who died at age of 36, 2 years before being diagnosed with ALS. At age 2, Christian began to tell his mom that he was once a tall baseball player who died because his body stopped working. But also he pointed to the picture of Babe Ruth, who Lou Gehrig had a falling out with, that they didn't speak to each other, so obviously him and where they just didn't like each other. Yeah. His mother said there's no way no way that her son could have known all this information, and now 20th Century Fox has the rights to the story, so I guess they're going to do a story about this little boy. Well, anyhow, we're going to show the pictures.
Take a picture of what he looks like?
Yeah. Show that picture.
And then show a picture of Lou Gehrig right next to it.
This boy, Christian Haupt, has been called a baseball prodigy. Now, 20th Century Fox has optioned the rights to a book about Haupt's bizarre recollections. See, the 8-year-old convinced his mother that he's the reincarnation of legendary Yankees player Lou Gehrig, who died 2 years after he was diagnosed with ALS at 36 years old. At 2 years old, Haupt began telling his mom that he was once a tall baseball player who died because his body stopped working. He also reportedly pointed to a picture of Babe Ruth, who Gehrig had a falling out with, and said that they didn't speak to one another. His mom, Kathy Bird, says there's no way her son could have known all this information. Her book, The Boy Who Knew Too Much, details the stories he tells of his alleged past life. Some have criticized the book, with commenters in a Daily Mail article calling the story, quote, a bunch of made-up lies. But whether you believe it or not, that hasn't stopped Haupt from pursuing his dream to be an LA Dodger and have fun along the way. He had a small role in the Adam Sandler film That's My Boy, after the actor saw Haupt on YouTube. He's also thrown out plenty of ceremonial first pitches at MLB games.
All right.
Okay, well, I think it's a very interesting thing. I mean,
I used
for
to
a
be a
child
baseball
age.
player. I'm really good at playing baseball. Babe Ruth, oh, we don't talk.
Yeah, you don't talk.
Sure, I'm
and
totally
he pointed the
convinced.
picture and said, oh yeah, who's that guy?
I'm totally convinced.
Yeah,
It's amazing how much information comes through little kids when they remember that stuff, but we'll get to that.
Yep.
it's amazing.
Yep, but that was a teaser. I figured
It's a teaser, it's a
like
good
that
one.
one.
All right,
Okay.
what else you got?
So, another one we have here. Now, you guys are going to really love this. All you Jersey Devil fans out there. There was a Jersey Devil photographed by the Pennsylvania construction workers. A Pennsylvania construction worker said he photographed an unknown creature that he believes has the exact markings of the Jersey Devil. Yeah, 32-year-old R.W. said Friday that he was driving on the highway about an hour outside of Philadelphia when he and his friends spotted the creature. I was driving back from Philadelphia. I didn't remember exactly where part that I was at. He explained, me and my friend were in the car, and then we saw what it seems to be a massive vulture in a tree, and it was getting dark out, so we couldn't make out the features. Well, I told him to get out his phone out for the picture. So the Philadelphia man said the creature began taking off from the tree, and his friend took the photograph. The image is seemingly taken from inside the video, shows a blurry, rainy highway with less few blurred cars and a dark figure of a flying animal on the top left. Allegedly, the animal appeared to be less blurry than the elements in the rest of the elements present in the photograph. And the man said the creature was very large, had bat-like wings, and goat features. So, extremely creepy. We figured that we might have seen it wrong, and because of the rain and the darkness, upon looking at the picture, like no bird, no bat, I've seen it before. He said, allegedly, November 26, 2015, late evening, the encounter. So anyhow, so take a look at this picture. You gonna show the picture?
So,
Okay.
take a look. Okay, you can see it in the top left over the trees, but didn't, I guess somewhere they said it,
It looks like a giant bat
they
to
said
me.
it was looked like a Photoshop job too, right?
Yeah, some people, yeah, that's what I'm going to tell. The image analysts based the characteristic of the EFIX megadata, and the image is initially has to be produced or edited with a photo editing software. That's what they think.
It looks
But-
too blurry and far away to really tell.
Well, you know, you never know. Maybe he did catch it, and everybody's going, "Oh no!"
See, that's
you
the
know,
problem
because
nowadays. Even if
you
you
know.
catch something, everyone's going to say no.
no, it's
fake.
photographed, it's fake. It doesn't, yeah.
It
I
might
mean,
be.
who knows? Maybe they didn't
Something's
caught it,
flying
and it could
around.
be
You
just
probably have to
that.
catch it really quick, and that's probably accounts for the blurriness. He probably was trying very hard.
Well, no, they took it from a camera phone. So, I mean,
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, like you're saying, these days nobody's going to believe anything anymore, right?
Right.
So, who knows? If it's true, wow, they caught a picture of the Jersey Devil. That means it really does exist. So,
Yep.
you know.
All right,
Moving on.
moving on.
Okay, White Lady Inside Tree spooks park visitors in Rochester,
Oh,
New
yeah.
York. Video and photo. This is pretty interesting. This has been going kind of viral. A tree in Duran East Park shows a ghostly image thanks to powerful effects of Mother Nature. From a distance, the tree looks like a wailing spectre, arms outstretched, in actuality a area torn up tree trunk that caused by a recent strong wind. That means there was a lightning strike and went on the tree, and an eerie human-like form. However, wait, let me take these glasses off.
Okay.
I'm sorry, YouTubers. An eerie human-like form, however, is fitting. The park has long been home to the White Lady, or Lady of the Lake, a legendary dating all the way back to the 19th century. The story goes that a ghost of a woman wanders into a park searching for her daughter, La Llorona,
Yeah.
who was murdered by a group of hoodlums. Depending on which version of the tale that you read, it's also said that the woman either died of a broken heart or killed herself out of grief for her loss. There has been several sightings of the lady ghost in the park over the years, with the legend has become so well known as even featured in the 1988 film Lady in White. I think it's spooky, it's definitely pretty creepy, said the park visitor. So we'll show you the picture.
I think it's a pretty cool picture. I mean, even if
It's
it's not
It's very unusual
paranormal.
shape.
Right.
I mean, I love the fact that if you look all the way down it, you can see her foot from
Right.
the leg.
Right.
It's almost like it was carved. So
Right.
it's just one of those weird nature's anomalies, but it's still very, very cool. And I'm sure some people think, oh my God, it's her.
It's very refreshing than seeing something like a carving of the Virgin Mary or Jesus
Yeah,
or a
just-
cross or something. Something kind of spooky, something kind of like the Legend of the White Lady, you know.
Yep.
So I think it's very neat.
I thought it was cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's
Okay, onwards. Get ready for this.
All right.
A classroom ghost spooks college. A eerie bit of a footage was captured in the University of England that has caused some teachers and students to suspect there's a haunting.
A what?
A haunting.
A haunting. Okay.
Haunting. The video
Wasn't sure
shows.
if that was either.
The video shows what looks like to be a figure standing, sitting at a computer in an empty classroom, and it was posted in Stockton Riverside College Facebook page. Since it's appeared online last week, the footage has caused a small uproar at the university, but the students and the faculty attempt to dispel the spirit that haunts the room. The school has managed to solve the mystery of the ghost. One professor who oversees the classroom, which serves as a computer lab, the ghost is merely infamous trick of the light and shadow. So, would you like to show the video of the ghost, the spirit?
Take a look. All right, so I mean, it could very well be a debunked, but it's still interesting.
It's
Yeah,
interesting. I mean,
it
it
is
looks
interesting
like your typical paranormal scene, like a black shadow going by
Yeah.
or something like that. You know, who knows? Maybe it is.
when I do lectures, I like to keep those.
Yeah.
And show them as examples of what
Right.
people think are paranormal, and then they show the explanation for what it is.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I think it's
It's
interesting.
pretty rare to find those, so I hold
Yeah,
on to
very
those
rare.
even more than the other stuff.
Well, you guys can take a look and you can check it out.
In an older college like that doesn't surprise me, something like that happens.
Exactly.
Right. Okay, so my last story tonight, I'm pretty sure you guys are excited about the last story. This is going to be really good because it's my favorite subject. I love Egyptian things. Egyptian woman is captured on camera in Devon.
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 Sorry,
You've been to
people from
England too,
England. I was thinking of Devo. March 30th, 2017. Psychic investigators from Devon shared an image they have ever seen of a ghostly woman that captured during the night of court. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really bad.
Want me to look at that? Torquay.
Turquoise Museum, thank you. And here I'm going to put my glasses back on again because I can't see it. Which houses mummy remains of an Egyptian child. It's been numerous of reports of apparitions at the museum and no description matching what they caught on camera. They believe the image to be an Egyptian woman as her head appears to be shaved completely bald. Jay Daly from Silent Voices said the image was taken at the Torquay Museum by Brian Dole, and our team has been digitalized, analyzed, and shown as genuine. Clear image as we ever seen is caught a stir in our page and on the net and where we post it. The facial features are so clear. Noted the clothing and cupping the hands on the bottom right. This figure is not invisible to the eye when it's taken. So when it was taken. So go ahead and show the video and the picture.
And we'll discuss this.
Remember what your voice was. Remember what it was like to shout. And I want you to open your mouth and shout as loud as you can. Let someone hear you. Are you hearing that? You're not hearing that tapping noise. Is anybody else hearing that?
There's chattering noise.
No, tapping noise.
No, I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I heard that. Build up the energy and do it again for me. Yeah, are you hearing it? Can you come closer and make that sound? Come closer again. How many of you are here?
All right. What do you think?
It took me like 5-10 minutes to really take a really good look at it because all you see is like a white mist, kind of a wavy thing, and then you can see the lady on your right hand side. You can see the bald head. Now I don't know if it's a lady. I think it could be maybe the child, the mummy, maybe, or something else.
I think personally it's matrixing myself, but
I don't know. I mean,
I'm a hardcore skeptic. So.
Yeah, I mean, me too. And I was just like, okay, you know. And it's so funny. This cracks me up because yesterday I was watching my favorite channel, the Comet Show, and they have Poker Guys. You remember the old show, Poker Dice, the Legacy?
What's that?
Poker Dice, the Legacy, the
Yeah.
TV show. Well, they did one about one of the researchers. Her daughter met the Egyptian mummy.
Right.
The little girl who was a Ka, and she was kind of evil, and she was trying to get back to find her body to be safe, and she was a child of a mummy. And I was like, wow, okay, that's cool.
Like
you know,
that.
so it's kind of like that.
Cool.
But, you know, anyhow, that's my news,
Right.
and I hope you enjoyed it.
Play me out. Okay, thank you, Linda, for more paranormal news.
Oh, no problem.
Big week this week. Now, folks, if you stay tuned after this paranormal news is over, if you want to follow that link right at the bottom down there, you can go to hear our podcast tonight, which is Past Lives and Reincarnation.
Which is a really good
It
subject,
is
one
a
of my
good subject.
favorite subjects.
I think it's a subject almost anybody you talk to has a little bit of interest in. They know
Absolutely.
enough to know that they're interested in it.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe want to know more or know a lot about it. So
Right.
it's a popular topic, I think.
I think everybody's experienced a little bit of it at some time in their lives.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're going to discuss that tonight. Go to fccfreeradio.com. In the top right, search for Ecto Portal, and you can pull up tonight's podcast, all of our past podcasts, or like I said, if you want to click on that link down there, that'll take you right to the page. You can download that podcast. Then come back here right next week, and for more paranormal news from Linda, and more from Ecto Portal. Bye.
Bye. See you next week.
Portal.